Damn right, bro. 4 a.m. I'm just getting started. For my birthday, I threw me a surprise party. Reminiscing about the trap playing the first quarter.
Okay, that's entirely enough of that. This is your Fast Life Motorcycle channel, and I don't even know why I don't have my shirt on. I'll put it on in a second. But we're going to talk about the Ninja H2R Nemesis. This bike is absolutely insane. Wait till you find out what this bike is made of. How much horsepower, the Maserati engine. Absolutely amazing. This is your Fast Life Motorcycle channel. Shout out to Fast and Fearless, C. Kim, and everybody else. I see we got Popo Lin to unsubscribe. We're gonna miss you so much, man. We're gonna miss you so much. This is your Fast Life Motorcycle channel, and let's get it on. That doesn't sound right. That sounds a little bit, I'm not even gonna say it. You are watching your Fast Life Motorcycle channel, and today we're going to be talking about that beast of a motorcycle that you just saw. The insanity begins right here on your Fast Life Motorcycle channel. Even though we got all kinds of technical issues going on, I got picture-in-picture. Wow, man. All right, guys, let's talk about. I'm gonna try to talk about the specs as soon as my system stops going crazy on me here. All right, so let's change our display. That's the beauty of being live, right? So let's pull up the left side here. There it is. There she is. So you guys want to know what the specs are on this amazing motorcycle that's supposed to be smashing up on the Ninja H2R. Well, we're gonna talk about the details on this bike in just a second. If you bear with me one moment, I shall pull up the details. Fast and Fearless wants to know what the specs are. So, first of all, it comes with a Maserati engine, which is the same, I don't know if you guys realize, but Maserati and Ferrari, they are using the same engines, or rather Maseratis feature Ferrari engines in them. So this bike features a 475 horsepower engine. It is called the Lazarus LM847. It is referred to as a motorcycle, but it actually has 4 wheels. Yet again, it's a prank, bro. It's like they're saying it's a motorcycle, but it's got 4 wheels. So, And the designer says that you can actually lean that thing. Supposedly, I know some people will say it's like how they say you could lean the Hayabusa. But, and I will be doing a video about that coming up soon, you can lean the Hayabusa. This bike, I don't know, man. I have some problems with the marketing material on this bike, and I don't know. There's a lot of red flags that I'm seeing. We're going to get into it, but 470 horsepower, 457 pound-feet of torque. Oh, that's some power, man. Take that. Was it? I would say Mohawk. What was it? Was it It wasn't Mohawk. What was the name of that bike? Oh, Tomahawk. The Tomahawk missile bike. Anyway, so how much does this bike weigh? And everybody's gonna want to know. Oh, but how much does it weigh, though? Okay, I'll let you know how much it weighs. It weighs a whopping 880 pounds. 880 pounds. Wow, that's a little bit insane. That's about half the weight of a really, really lightweight supercar or something like that, like a Lotus or something like that. That's pretty hefty, man. So that's the LM847. We are live. Let's see what craziness is going on in the chat. C. Kim says he's sick. Bless you, C. Kim. Hope you feel better in the morning. Take 2 of these and call me in the morning. I think he's referring to the bike, though. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, this one guy unsubscribed, so everybody, a moment of silence. We had an unsubscriber. Let's see, what's his name again? Popo. He's a Popo. No wonder. He's probably saw some of my videos talking about the Popo. Some Popo guy said he unsubscribed, so moment of silence. All right, let's move on. So, C. Kim, what's up? Okay, going live. That's me. I'm reading my own thing. C. Kim says Memorex. I don't know why you're saying that. I don't know why any of the mods didn't delete that terrible comment. Yeah. Fast and Fearless says it looks amazing. Mortal Merlin wants to know how much. Hey, Mortal Merlin, if you have to ask, then you can't afford it. I mean, come on. You want to know how much it costs? Let's see. See, Kim is laughing. Oh, Form Golf is in the house. One of my top subscribers. Good to see you. It's been too long. Form Golf says, what's up, brother? I haven't seen any new videos until now. Miss you, bro. Have a great day. Yeah, it's been crazy, man. It's interesting. When you look at these guys like Ty Lopez all day long on YouTube making videos, all day long on social media, talking about he's investing and he's doing all this kind of stuff. I'm going to tell you something. People spend most of their time with whatever it is that's paying the bills. So when you see people like Ty Lopez on YouTube all day long, on social media all day long, that's because that's how he's paying the bills. Not with the, I do some investing and I do. Come on, man. Really, come on. So same thing here. I am very passionate about videos. I'm passionate about motorcycles. So I did put a lot of time into videos before. And I really went too far, to be honest, because it's not a business. This is something that I do for the love of it, for the passion of it. We all love motorcycles. That's why I'm here. That's why you're here. That's what it's all about. But ultimately, the priority always has to be paying the bills. So that's what I've been doing, paying the bills. But now I'm trying to get into a balance where I could balance the paying the bills with the motorcycles and sharing my passion with you guys. So more videos are coming. Sorry I've been away for a while. I see Sash Hunt is in the house. Says it's awesome. All right, so I wanted to make some comments about that video. There's another video I wanted to show you guys of this wonderful motomobile. I just called it a motomobile. This wonderful motomobile. So let's get my ugly mug in there. Man, this is such a technical disaster. Like, what is going on? I got my face in 2 screens. Like, what is really happening right now? That's why I couldn't get this thing to start. It's like all this kind of crazy. Look at this. I'm gonna put my face on top of my face now. Look at this. I got my face on my face. Yo, I got my face on my. Okay, that sounds silly. All right, I don't know why this is here. I don't know where that's coming from. I'm just going to slide it down on the side right there. And then we're going to pull up some more information on this bike. So you guys, I know one thing is for damn sure. You're going to want to hear what this bike sounds like, right? I know you're going to know what, you're going to want to know what this bike sounds like. So let's play a little bit of the bike sounds. So we are going to watch this bike in action and also listen to the sound of the exhaust. And I'm going to be commenting on my suspicions about this bike. I mentioned something about marketing ploy, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to shut up and show you the money. We're going to see the money. All right, so let's see. A left screen. I'm like, noob squad. Shout out to the noob squad. Shout out to notification squad. And on that note, let's see this bike in action. The commercial was fine, but we want to see what it can do, man. You might be a little bit disappointed. The sound is great, but just watch. Just watch. Okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something's wrong with that picture. So I'm going to tell you guys my first suspicion about this bike. I don't know what's going on with my setup tonight, but okay, here's the deal. So you've got a bike with, I gotta read this again. I don't want to get this wrong. I want to read this again because I don't want to get this wrong. This is critical details here. All right, so you made a bike with 470 horsepower. All right, you put that much power into a bike, 800 horsepower beast with enough power to smash a Ninja H2R. Okay, settle down. So you did all that, and then you do a promotional video of the exact opposite of everything this bike represents. You got massive horsepower. You got massive torque. It's 800 horsepower. It looks mean. And what do? You have a video of the bike driving like it's a bicycle. The very point of having a bike with that much power is for it to go fast. Is for it to be insane. Right? We want to see those tires smoking. We want to see a wheelie. I don't know about a wheelie in an 800-pound bike, but we want to see that thing. You know what I'm talking about? We want to see the guy on a bike like this, and as soon as he twists that throttle, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell is this? What? Every video I see is this bike cruising through town just like, hey, everybody, look at me. I got a big old bike. And then you got me on my inline skates. I'm just like, that's me. What was that? What was that blur? That was a guy on skates. Oh shoot! He just blew past he just blew past a Maserati powered motorcycle on skates. I don't understand. It makes no sense to me. And I'm going to tell you why I think this is. I have a theory about why it is that every video you see this bike in, it ain't doing nothing. It's not doing anything. I think I know why. I think I know why. I'm going to tell you guys in a second. Let's just see the rest of the video. All right, now is where the tires are going to smoke. Now is where you're going to see the real power of the LM84. You know, it's crazy when my voice and what I'm saying is more aggressive and exciting than the bike. I mean, the bike looks great. Don't get me wrong. It looks great and it sounds great, but you know, look at that shot of it cruising through the town and then listen to me getting all excited and over the top and, you know, yeah, motorcycles, power. I mean, you know, I'm overpowering the bike's actual performance. The bike will beat me with the looks and the power, but my voice is beating it as far as, you know, energy and I don't know, guys. Let's watch the rest of the video. As if this video couldn't get any more. I'm trying to be respectful here. I'm gonna call it laid back. As if it couldn't get any more laid back, they had to put the shot of the guy getting off the bike with no music or nothing, and standing there and taking off his helmet. I mean, it's like, the action of this video is like here, right? So let's have the grand finale. Let's take the energy down even lower. So maybe in the end of it, like they're gonna surprise you. It's gonna be like, I'm never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna. Is that the Rick Roll song? I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the LM847. All right, chat room. What is your reaction to the LM847? While I go see if I can find some better footage of the bike doing something more than cruising through town on Sunday. I don't want to kick up any rocks and mess up my paint job, so I'm gonna take it easy. I don't want to go any faster than 5 miles per hour, because any faster than that, the dust is gonna come up and I might kick up a rock and get the nicks on the paint, and the paint job costs more than the whole bike, and I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going on, man. On that note,
my life changed when I had my first daughter. Got my first quarter flipping $50 slabs. Then looking at the bills, asking you for half. Cut from a different cloth.
All right, chat. What's going on, chat? What do you guys got to say about this bike? What do you have to say about this bike? It's supposed to be so powerful, and it's supposed to... Can you imagine? This bike actually makes the title of this live stream ridiculous. Can you imagine the idea of what you just saw being something that's going to compete with the Ninja H2R? I don't know about you guys. I still think the Ninja H2R looks more dangerous. Yes,
hey, what's up? It's Billie Jean. In about 5 seconds, you're going to see me.
But the Ninja H2R, to me, looks like a predator, an animal, a beast. I mean, it just looks like it wants to kill you. And it's just, and it's not just looks. It's not just numbers. You guys saw the bike on the track. You know what the Ninja H2R is capable of. It is an absolute beast for real. Not just as an impression or as a concept or look at this cool bike and look. No, it's the real deal, man. You have guys that were riding on supercharged boozes and other bikes who finally rode the Ninja H2. Well, I'm talking about H2. So imagine H2R. Ninja H2, and they were like, whoa. They've ridden all these massively powerful bikes, and the Ninja H2 still was like, whoa, for them, right? H2R on a completely different level, right? And then you have this thing with a V8 engine cruising through town. I mean, you put this stuff up against the Ninja H2R marketing videos, actual videos, you know, like reviews and on the track, and it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. I don't get it. I mean, I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you guys more about what I think is really going on. But before I do that, I'm gonna let you guys hear the actual engine sounds and better sounds. You'll enjoy this. All right, guys. So I'm gonna let you know what I think is really going on. So let's see if I can get this to. Wow, this is ridiculous. I don't even know what's going on. I'm trying to. It's insane. This. Wow. You guys have no idea. This is really, really wonky what's happening here. I have no way to move this window or change it around. It's just, wow. Okay, I give up. I give up. All right, so here's the deal. So why is it that they have created this bike with this powerful V8 engine, over 400 horsepower, massive power, massive foot-pounds of torque? Now, you guys know what that math means. You put that kind of horsepower on a bike like that, right? That kind of torque on a bike like that. You guys know that you're talking about insane acceleration. I mean, neck-breaking acceleration. You twist that throttle, whoa! I mean, wow! I don't know how they can keep the front tire down. And that's actually part of the problem. Number one, I believe people are afraid of it. I mean, think about it. With that kind of power and that kind of torque, unless you had some really advanced electronics, I mean, I'll be afraid of it. I mean, the Ninja H2 intimidates me. I can't imagine being on a bike with almost 500 horsepower. I'm not going to go on that bike and be goofing around. First of all, consider the price of the bike. I'm not trying to break it. Consider the power versus the weight. I'm not trying to die. You guys know how these bikes accelerate aggressively. With that kind of power versus that kind of weight, that's scary, man. I don't know how to ride it, like, sensibly. Advanced electronics can take care of that, but maybe they didn't get that stuff worked out properly. Number two, I don't think it's the real deal. I don't think it's the real deal. I don't. I think it's a marketing ploy. Yes, it actually rides, and yes, it leans. I've seen it leaning. Not leaning like dragging the pegs leaning, but I've seen it lean. Because the wheels are separate. So when it leans, like the wheels go like that versus like that, right? Whatever. So technically it leans. However, and let's do a comparison. Hayabusa. People look, oh, it's a big old bike. It can't lean. But that really leans. You can scrape your pegs on that. You can get on a racetrack and really getting in with that, right? I don't think you could with this bike. I don't think you could with this bike. I think that on this bike, you could probably easily be beaten on a Ninja 250. I'm gonna put it out there. I think a Ninja 250 on a technical racetrack could probably beat this thing. Because to lean that heavy bike at any kind of speed is going to be probably a nightmare. You're asking for trouble. I don't know what kind of clearance you have, what kind of lean angle it'll support. I mean, the weight of it. I mean, I just don't see it happening. You're going to be going so slow around the corner, just like the video. You saw the marketing video. That's you going around the corner. Meanwhile, I'm on the Ninja 250. Whoa! That's the only time a Ninja 250 is going to go, whoa, is when it's racing this bike. So that's what I think it is. I don't think it's really capable of anything that you would expect. It can't. I don't think it can do racetrack, any kind of lap times because of the weight and everything. And I don't think it can give you that neck-breaking acceleration because I think with that kind of weight and horsepower, it'd probably be really dangerous in terms of doing a wheelie or maybe actually breaking your neck, you know? So I don't know if you could even really safely tap into that power. I just think, you know, people say these bikes are overpowered. You know, why do you need all this power? 1000 cc bike, Ninja H2, that's crazy. H2R, that's crazy. But I think this is really, you know, there is a limit. There is a limit. We can do things with these other bikes. Yes, they are overpowered, but still, we can have fun. We can do stuff with them, right? This is something I don't believe we can do anything with other than look at it and like, wow, look at the horsepower. Oh, that's amazing, Maserati. Oh, rev it up, man. Let me hear it rev up. Oh, that sounds pretty sweet. That's about it, man. That's what I think. All right, guys, I got to go. There is some lady who wants to see me, and she's not going to be happy if I'm late. But if I'm not late, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be smiling from ear to ear. It's Friday night, guys. So I got to go. Let's see what's going on. Comments. Let's see what's going on in the chat. What is going on in the chat? What is going on in the chat? Chat. What's going on in the chat? Chat. What's going on? Hang on, guys. I am going to take a look at the chat. Okay, let's turn this off. Let that play while we look at the chat. Fast and Furious wants to know, will it wheelie? Will it wheelie? I don't think so. I really don't think so. What's up, brother? I haven't seen any videos. Motormobile. Yeah, that's a new word, man. That's a new word. Revolver says that's a new word. Jay Leno will buy one. Yeah, probably, right? Doesn't sound like a Maserati. Mortal Merlin. What up, bro? C Kim wants to race him. C Kim is another Hayabusa fan like myself. Good to see you, C Kim. Top subscriber in the house. Let's see. It's a Can-Am Spider with shortened front wheel spread. That motor is probably phony. Oh, C Kim. Them's fighting words, C Kim. Revolver. It's a prototype with a Briggs & Stratton lawnmower engine. That didn't sound like no Briggs & Stratton, guys. This bike is old prototype. Leno has one. Says Mitchell Acker. It came out with an LS motor. Wow. It's supposed to be a Maserati motor, so I don't know what you're talking about, an LS motor. It would have had a shaft drive. It was a horse dragging a pack of cigarettes. It's like a horse dragging a pack of cigarettes. You'll smoke the tires, no traction, my opinion. Yep. Replacement parts are impossible to get. Yep. That says, C Kim says that. Revolver says, preach. C Kim is laughing. You couldn't drift it around corners with that much power. Later, ladyboy. Okay, guys. I'm out of here, man. I'm already pushing it as it is. I probably got texts on my phone like, where are you? Let me see what's going on. Where are you? You said you were coming over. Oh, she has texted me. All right, guys. I'm not messing around with that. I'm out of here. So thanks for joining the live stream. Click on that like button, subscribe, and smash that bell. And good night. Thanks for joining the live stream. All right, guys, I'm out. Peace. Lady boy.